MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Wade Miley, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
1-0 home to Pedroia. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit down the third base line. Taken in by Machado to second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just a 1.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 25 homers and 86 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Trumbull on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Candman Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's gonna go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. You can tell just sitting there looking at those numbers right there. He's piling up some big numbers. He's having a historic season, and for him, maybe a career year.
In now, Manny Machado. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, this isn't a club with a high on-base percentage. They're near the bottom in on-base percentage, so this is a club that sits there, and they have to hit home runs they want to win. They're going to have to drive balls in the gap because they don't have a lot of traffic on the bases.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime versus David Price. 9 base hits in 40 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time now for a look at majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Coming to the plate now, Rusney Castillo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. On the ground up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Just a really solid play up the middle as we get another look with show track. Had to go over 20 feet to get to it, and then he uncorked a strong and accurate throw to beat the runner. These guys make it look easy, but that very easily could have been a base hit. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Batting 6.
I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one, he got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
J.J. Hardy.
Standing in, J.J. Hardy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Price ready with another 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here and then gets to the 5th pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the 5th pitch.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Left fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch. Low for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And as a result, the run is in to score. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Here's Manny Machado now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Chop foul over towards the dugout. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses. 2-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Swihart finds it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Now at the plate, Josh Rutledge. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, there's another base hit on this hot streak. We've watched his average climb above 250. He's going to continue to stay hot. He might be at 300 before we blink.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let's kill the inning right here.
0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for the Orioles.
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Price into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Ramirez will head for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Trumbull has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Junior.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Second and third here, one man out.
Come on now. Swing better.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and two strikes.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Nothing in two count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 74.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. The 3-2 now from Price. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The left fielder, number 23, Joey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Rickard. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Price ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ready with the 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Josh Rutledge. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Hitter, Josh Rutledge.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that one right down Main Street. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, that ball looked like a good pitch right there. That could have been strike 3. I got to calm myself down. But so does he. He's got to calm down. We all saw the pitch. But what he's got to do now is execute again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rickard's on his horse. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Trumbo. 2 gone.
Now batting number 15.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
Ball one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is pulled hard, but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Jones is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That pitch was definitely off the plate, and it's hard to argue that he's earned it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in.
Move the runner.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Runner at first here, one man out. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ready now, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Changeup low, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. A fastball that just misses inside.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to take
Now
over
pitching
here in
for
inning number
Boston,
5, so it'll be a
number
bullpen
52,
game from here on out.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
In now, Chris Johnson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball
Leading
game.
off for Boston,
Couple of righties starting to
right fielder,
loosen now in the bullpen.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is after it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
In the air to straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Rusney Castillo. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Blake.
Ready for another chance. Blake Swihart. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Rickard is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. It takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, no hits in 17 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Davis waits on the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. There he goes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard up the middle. Pedroia dives. What a stop. Touché, sir.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Johnson. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Johnson awaits the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 4-1. Striding in once again, Josh Rutledge. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Matt, this is a big at bat. Look, you got the leadoff guy at the plate. He's got 3 balls on him. You're down a few runs. He's got to take a pitch right here. He's got to hope they walk him, at least make him work till you get a count and where you got to swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase,
Now
but
batting,
he laid off
third
some
baseman,
really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to
Ramirez.
tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Michael
attention,
Givens
please.
will come on now and
Now
make his
pitching for the
55th
Orioles,
appearance of the year.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Jose Ramirez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Dustin Pedroia will be next. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Rickard will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting number 15.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. The 1-2 pitch. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Mookie Betts. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
On the ground to third. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Orioles 4 and the Red Sox 1. Now to the plate, J.J. Hardy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
J.J. Hardy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Swihart corrals it, but he can't get it there in time. Joseph is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Come on, base hit now.
Now another 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
From the belt, the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
That was the fifth foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Payoff pitch one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. just changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another try at 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Orioles settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Tyler Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Wilson.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Grounded to short. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Hardy's there. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Joseph is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Wade Miley pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.